What's up guys, welcome back to Scales to Nails, another banger of a video. Today we're talking about the best pet snake or best beginner snake. If you're out there wondering what snake I should get, there's tons of options: milk snakes, king snakes, corn snakes, ball pythons, but by far I've seen and know a lot of people that have a lot of these snakes, and this is one that I started with. So I wanted to share that with you guys because maybe you can walk away with knowing something about the snake, and maybe you want to get yourself some because they are amazing reptiles. Let's get into it. So, when it comes to the best pet reptile, what makes the best pet snake? So we're judging it on handleability, availability, and ease of general care. So when it comes to a house snake, handleability, as you can see, he's such a chill little boy, you know. What I love about them is their pattern. They come in all different shapes and sizes. They're pretty docile species. I got a female she's pretty feisty, but you always get that one snake, that one dog, doesn't want to listen, doesn't want to cooperate. It's just how nature was. Always likes to throw a person a curveball. As you can see, he's just chilling. He's like a ball python, except he makes a cool pattern. So when it comes to house snake availability, you can find them pretty much anywhere in the world. In America, UK, in South Africa, there's quite a good market in South Africa for them. Of course, certain places you do require a permit to keep them because they are an indigenous species. But in KZN, we're very lucky. We don't have to. You get awesome patterns like this. You can catch wild ones like this, which is the awesome part, you know. I mean, availability, they're pretty well found. So yeah, they're not too expensive. Care is easy. They need a pretty decent size enclosure. I wouldn't go for something too small. Tubs I have at the moment are a bit too small, so they are going to get upgraded. They're about 50 centimeters by 45 centimeters, so that averages out about 95 centimeters. And if you half that, you'll get your inches roughly. So he is just over, I'd say, a meter maybe, if that long. Referring to the cameraman behind the scenes there. So he's quite a large male, I won't lie. They are also sexually dimorphic. Males stay smaller than females. So yeah, they're a really cool species, pretty easy to take care of. Feeding them, they take from frozen thawed from day one. I've got babies that take them from day one. Yeah, that's mainly it. But my personal opinion, I think the house snake is a perfect beginner pet snake for you. So house snakes, like I said, all different shapes, sizes. The morphs are awesome. We'll put up a picture of an albino one, hopefully around about here somewhere. Show off some of their morphs. There's really cool morphs out there of them. It's awesome, you know, because as a breeder, you want a big variety that you can produce from. So, like I said, they're docile species. They're pretty available everywhere. They're not too expensive. Their care isn't very expensive. They're sweet animals. I mean, this is one I produced. Her name is Chong. She's a gorgeous animal. She's about 3 or 4 months old now. And as you can see, she's a good size, a really decent size snake. When a person buys them as a hatchling, you'll get them a little bit smaller, but this is about the general size hatchlings are sold at. Just a little bit smaller, I would say. When it comes to keeping hatchlings, they're so easy to keep. They feed. They're not like ball pythons or other snakes that go on hunger strikes. As you can see, they're not reactive. She's docile, and she's been like this right out of the egg. I mean, her and her brother, awesome species. And the intelligence of this snake. I don't know if you can zoom in there on the eye. Look at those eyes. They're nocturnal species that come from Africa and South Africa. They've so vastly spread. I mean, if you watch Dave Kaufman's video, he goes to Togo, Benin, he found wild house snakes there. There's also other big creators that have made videos on house snakes. Don't let this be the only research you do before you decide this is a species you want to work with. Because personally, I didn't even decide this was the species I was going to work with at all. It was fate that I met the awesome house snake, and I don't regret it at all. They're also a very smooth scaled snake. Certain corn snakes have a bit more rough scales, keeled scales in a way. So they're awesome to handle. I mean, you can buy a house snake as a baby, grow it, and it will be docile, so docile that I'm willing to hand this snake right here to a younger person, you know, someone that's never maybe held a snake before, because I know that the trust that I can get from the snake. So, house snakes, easy to keep, available everywhere. They are so cool. They're amazing animals. We also scales to nails on Instagram, YouTube, soon TikTok as well, so keep a lookout for that. Like, share, follow us everywhere you guys want to. Yeah, that's why I think the African house snake is the best here's another blooper. That's why I think the African house snake is the best pet snake for you. Scales to nails, out. Are you filming? This is best here's another blooper.